Hi guys, I am Srikar and I am teaching mental ability. Today I am gonna take Venn diagrams continuation of last class. And today I am gonna teach some examples and some practice questions. So coming to example 1, which of the option is correct with regard to the given figure? I gave an figure on the left hand side and I gave options on the right hand side. The first option is A and B are in all the three shapes. Now, if you observe the diagram, you can observe that A is present only in the diagrams circle and rectangle. So, the first option is not correct. Now, let's see option 2. E, A, B, C are in all the three shapes. According to the diagram, region E is present only in rectangle. So, option 2 is not correct. According to the diagram, region E is present only in rectangle. So, option 2 is not correct. Now, let's see last and final option. Only B is in all the three shapes. If you observe the diagram, the region B is intersected by all the three figures triangle, circle and rectangle. Now, you can check the answer. Now, coming to the example 2, which number is in the square, ellipse and triangle? The number which is in the square, ellipse and triangle is 7. Because in the diagram given, the square is intersecting with ellipse and triangle at only one region. Now, coming to example 3, multiply the number which belongs to the square only with the sum of the numbers which belong to the trapezium only. What is the result? Now, coming to the answer for example 3, the option is C, which is 75. The number which belongs to square alone is 5. Now, we should take the numbers which belongs to trapezium alone. The numbers which belongs to trapezium alone are 1, 3, 9 and 2. So, if you observe the question carefully, you will observe a sentence that the sum of the numbers which belong to the trapezium only. So, according to the question, we should add the numbers which belongs to only trapezium. So, if you add, you will get an sum equals to 15. So, we should multiply the number 5 with the number 15 to get the answer as 75. So, coming to the example 4, what does the letter D represents? According to the diagram, triangle represents women in villages, square represents unemployed women, circle represents educated women. So, coming to the answer for example 4, the option is 2, which is unemployed women in villages who are not educated, because there is only one intersection between women in villages and unemployed women. So, we took the answer as option 2 for region D. So here most of you will get a doubt that how can you take women in villages who are not educated? Yes, I will say you, because the circle represents educated, but the region which is not intersected by circle, it is known as uneducated. So according to the question, they gave circle represents educated, but they asked region D. So I told you that the region which is not intersected by circle, we can take the region as uneducated. So the answer is women in villages who are not educated and not employed. Now we can proceed to practice questions. The first practice question is, find out the number that lies inside all the figures. The question means that the region which is intersected by all the three figures. The figures given here are rectangle, circle and triangle. I'll give you 20 seconds for solving this question. So coming to the answer for practice question 1, the option is A. I will say you why the option is A, which is answer 2. The number that lies in all the shapes is number 2, because there is only one such region which is intersected by all the three shapes, circle, rectangle and triangle. If you check, you may observe another region which you will think it is intersected by 3 of the shapes, but it is not intersected. The number which you will think is 8. Am I right? So coming to the next question, which is practice question 2. So coming to the practice question 2, the region showing the Chinese who are painters but not musicians is. You may observe a diagram on left hand side of your screen and options on the right hand side of your screen. I will give you 20 seconds for solving this question. So the answer for practice question 2 is option 1, which is B, because you may take 3 circles, Chinese painters and musicians, which is already present on the screen. The asked question is Chinese who are painters. So we should remove the circle musicians from the diagram. So we should remove the letters D, C, E and G. So the letters left are A, B and F. A represents only the Chinese, F represents only the painters. But the intersection between Chinese and painters, B, represents Chinese who are also painters. So the correct answer is B, which is option 1. So coming to the practice question 3, a result of 1000 persons with respect to their knowledge of Hindi, English and Sanskrit is given below. This is an statement, not a question. The question is, find the ratio between those who know all the 3 languages. The 3 languages are English, Hindi and Sanskrit, to those who do not know Sanskrit. I'll give you 20 seconds for solving this question. So the answer for practice question 3 is option D, which is 5 by 27. The answer is 5 by 27 because first we should take the numbers which are representing the persons who know all the 3 languages. So we should search for an intersection between all the 3 circles. There is only one such representation of intersection, which is 100. And the other question inside the question is the number of people who do not know Sanskrit. So we have to take out the circle Sanskrit. So we took out the numbers 80, 100, 110 and 170. So you can do it like this, which is 200 plus 120 plus 220, which is 540, or you can subtract 1000 minus 360, which gives 540. So we found the numbers 100 and 540. 100 represents persons who know all 3 languages and 540 represents the numbers of people who do not know Sanskrit. Now we should find the ratio. The ratio is 100 by 540. Some of you will ask why we did not take 540 by 100. We did not take 540 by 100 because the question asked is the ratio between those who know all the 3 languages to those. This 2 makes a difference. To those who do not know Sanskrit. If the question is asked the number of people who do not know Sanskrit to those who know all the 3 languages, we should find the ratio. Then the answer will come as 27 by 5. So according to the question, we should take the ratio as 100 by 540. So by 100 by 20 gives us 5 and 540 by 20 gives us 27. So the answer is 5 by 27. So coming to today's last and final question, practice question 4. Looking at the given figure, what can be said? According to the diagram, triangle represents educated persons, rectangle represents policemen, ellipse represents road taxpayers, circle represents shopkeepers. You can observe the diagram on left hand side and the options given on the right hand side. I will give you 25 seconds to solve this question. So the answer is there exists an region where triangle lies outside rectangle and circle. There exists an region where ellipse lies outside triangle but inside circle. There is a common region for rectangle, triangle and ellipse. So if you observe the question, the given options are some persons who are neither shopkeepers nor policemen are educated. As you know the answer, the first option is correct. Some persons who are either shopkeepers or policemen pay road tax to uneducated. This is also an correct option. Some persons who are either shopkeepers or policemen pay road tax and are also educated. So the 3 options are correct. So they gave another option, all the above statements are correct. So the correct option to take for the practice question 4 is option D. If you love our video, please like, share, comment, subscribe and hit the bell icon.